Welcome to Speakeasy English Podcast, where English becomes simple.
Are you looking for fluency in English? Do you understand English but still find it hard to speak? Do you want to practice real conversations and sound more natural every day? If your answer is yes, then this lesson is exactly for you. Welcome, my friends. My name is Kate, and today I will guide you through a powerful shadowing practice using real conversations about daily routines. I end this episode. You will improve your listening, speaking, and confidence step by step. Remember, fluency is not about speaking fast, it's about speaking clearly, naturally, and with confidence. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Tell me in the comments, what is one thing you do every morning? This way, you can already start practicing today, now. Let's begin our journey with the morning routine. When we talk about fluency, it always begins with the small things we do every single day, our morning routine. These are simple actions, but when you practice them in English, they become the building blocks of your fluency. Now, here's how shadowing will work. First, I will say a complete sentence. Then, I will break it into smaller parts. You will repeat each part after me, copying my rhythm and pronunciation. Finally, I'll explain how you can use the sentence in your own life. Let's begin. I wake up early every morning. Repeat with me, I wake up early every morning. Use this to describe your daily routine when talking about what time you usually start your day. I brush my teeth and wash my face. Repeat with me, I brush my teeth and wash my face. This is a very natural way to describe your first actions after waking up. I make my bed after getting up. Repeat with me, I make my bed after getting up. Use this phrase to show that you keep your room tidy as part of your routine. I usually eat breakfast at home. Repeat with me, I usually eat breakfast at home. The word usually shows a common habit, something you do most of the time. Sometimes I drink coffee before work. Repeat with me, sometimes I drink coffee before work. The word sometimes shows that it doesn't happen every day, but often enough to be part of your life. Great job. These are your first 5 sentences for the morning routine. Practice them daily, and you'll notice your English becoming smoother and more automatic after finishing your morning routine. The next step is usually leaving home and going to school, work, or another place. These sentences will help you describe your daily movements. Remember the process. First, listen carefully, then repeat each part after me. Focus on intonation and rhythm, not just the words. Let's practice together. I leave home at 8 o'clock. Repeat with me, I leave home at 8 o'clock. Use this to say what time you normally go out in the morning. I walk to the bus stop every day. Repeat with me, I walk to the bus stop every day. A common phrase for students or workers who take public transport. I take the bus to school. Repeat with me, I take the bus to school You can also change school to work or any other destination. The train is usually crowded in the morning. Repeat with me, the train is usually crowded in the morning. A useful phrase if you often use the train for your commute. I listen to music on my way to work. Repeat with me, I listen to music on my way to work. This is a great way to describe what you do to pass the time while traveling. Excellent. These sentences will make your English more natural when talking about leaving home and commuting. Now that you've arrived at work or school, let's practice sentences that describe your activities there. These phrases are very common and will help you talk naturally about your daily routine in English. Remember, first, I say the full sentence, then we break it down part by part. You repeat after me with the same rhythm and tone. Let's begin. I start work at 9 o'clock. Repeat with me, I start work at 9 o'clock. A simple way to say when your workday begins. I attend meetings in the morning. Repeat with me, I attend meetings in the morning. Use this to describe your schedule if you often have discussions with colleagues. I check my emails every day. Repeat with me, I check my emails every day. A useful sentence for office workers and students alike. I have classes until the afternoon. Repeat with me, I have classes until the afternoon. Perfect for students talking about their school routine. I usually have lunch with my colleagues. Repeat with me, I usually have lunch with my colleagues. A natural way to describe lunchtime at work or school. Great work. These sentences will help you speak about your daily schedule when you are at work or at school. Now, let's practice sentences about what usually happens in the afternoon. Remember, we'll use shadowing, first the full sentence, then break it down part by part. Repeat after me with rhythm, tone, and confidence. I finish work at 5 o'clock. Repeat with me, I finish work at 5 o'clock. Use this when talking about the end of your workday. I sometimes go shopping after work. Repeat with me, I sometimes go shopping after work. A natural phrase to talk about what you do when your day is over. I often study English in the afternoon. Repeat with me, I often study English in the afternoon. Excellent way to show your daily practice habit. I meet my friends at the cafe. Repeat with me, I meet my friends at the cafe. Very useful for describing social life. I take a short nap before dinner. Repeat with me, I take a short nap before dinner. A perfect way to talk about resting habits in the afternoon. Well done. These sentences make your English sound natural when talking about afternoons. Now, let's practice sentences about the evening. We'll follow the same shadowing practice, first the full sentence, then broken into smaller parts. Repeat after me and feel the natural rhythm of English. Point 21. I usually have dinner at 7 o'clock. Repeat with me, I usually have dinner at 7 o'clock. This is a very common way to talk about evening meals. Point 22. I watch TV with my family. Repeat with me, I watch TV. With my family. Simple, clear, and useful for everyday conversations. Point 23. I read a book before bed. Repeat with me. I read a book. Before bed. Great sentence to talk about relaxing routines. Point 24. I sometimes talk to my friends online. Repeat with me. I sometimes talk to my friends online. A modern phrase you can use every day. Point 25. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Repeat with me. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Very useful when sharing your daily routine. Excellent. Now you can clearly describe what happens in the evening. Now we will practice sentences that describe how you feel and what you like. This makes your English sound more personal and expressive. Remember, listen carefully, repeat with me, and focus on natural rhythm. Point 26. I feel happy when I speak English. Repeat with me. I feel happy when I speak English. A perfect way to express positive feelings about learning. Point 27. I like drinking coffee in the morning. Repeat with me. I like drinking coffee in the morning. Use this to talk about daily habits you enjoy. Point 28. I prefer tea to coffee. Repeat with me. I prefer tea to coffee. Useful when sharing personal preferences. Point 29. I enjoy listening to music while studying. Repeat with me. I enjoy listening to music while studying. A natural way to combine activities. Point 30. I sometimes feel tired after work. Repeat with me. I sometimes feel tired after work. Important to describe your daily emotions. Fantastic. These sentences help you go beyond simple routines and add feelings and choices to your English. In this block, we'll focus on sentences about free time and social life. These are very common in real conversations, so practice carefully and repeat with me. Point 31. I like spending time with my friends. Repeat with me. I like spending time with my friends. Very natural for everyday conversations. Point 32. I often go shopping on weekends. Repeat with me. I often go shopping on weekends. Great phrase to share your weekend habits. Point 33. I sometimes play football in the park. Repeat with me. I sometimes play football in the park. Perfect for talking about hobbies. Point 34. I enjoy watching movies in English. Repeat with me. I enjoy watching movies in English. A great way to show learning and entertainment together. Point 35. I usually visit my family on Sundays. Repeat with me. I usually visit my family on Sundays. Very natural sentence for describing family time. Excellent. Now you can describe your free time activities with confidence. Now let's practice sentences about transportation and travel. These are very practical when you talk about your daily routine or when traveling. Listen, repeat, and shadow with me. Point 36. I go to school by bus. Repeat with me. I go to school. By bus. Very common when describing how you get around. Point 37. I walk to work when the weather is nice. Repeat with me. I walk to work when the weather is nice. Perfect to combine routine with conditions. Point 38. I take the train every morning. Repeat with me. I take the train every morning. A natural way to talk about daily commuting. Point 39. Excuse me, where is the bus stop? Repeat with me. Excuse me. Where is the bus stop? Useful survival English when traveling. Point 40. How can I get to the train station? Repeat with me. How can I get to the train station? An essential question for real conversations when asking for directions. Great job. Now you can confidently talk about how you travel and ask questions when moving around. In this block, we'll focus on food, drinks, and restaurant situations. These sentences are very practical for real life and travel. Listen carefully, repeat after me, and let's shadow together. Point 41. I'm hungry. Let's eat something. Repeat with me. I'm hungry. Let's eat something. Very useful phrase when you want to suggest eating. Point 42. Can we go to a restaurant? Repeat with me. Can we go to a restaurant? Simple and polite question. Point 43. I'd like a chicken sandwich, please. Repeat with me. I'd like a chicken sandwich, please. A polite way to order food. Point 44. I want a glass of water. Repeat with me. I want a glass of water. Basic and clear request. Point 45. This soup tastes really good. Repeat with me. This soup tastes really good. Perfect to give your opinion about food. Excellent practice. These sentences will help you in everyday food situations and while traveling abroad. Now let's practice sentences about weather and seasons. These are great for small talk and everyday conversations. Listen, repeat, and shadow with me step by step. Point 46. It's sunny and warm today. Repeat with me. It's sunny and warm today. Very common when starting conversations about the weather. Point 47. Yesterday it was very cold. Repeat with me. Yesterday it was very cold. Simple and useful to describe past weather. Point 48. It sometimes rains in the afternoon. Repeat with me. It sometimes rains in the afternoon. Good to talk about typical weather patterns. Point 49. I like spring because of the flowers. Repeat with me. I like spring because of the flowers. Adds a personal preference with a reason. Point 50. Winter is my least favorite season. Repeat with me. Winter is my least favorite season. Excellent for sharing opinions and practicing comparisons. Fantastic. Now you can talk about weather and seasons confidently. One of the most common topics in English conversations. You've just practiced 50 useful and natural sentences about daily routines, food, travel, weather, and more. By repeating, shadowing, and breaking sentences into smaller parts, you trained your listening, pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence. Remember, practice a little every day. Don't worry about mistakes, they are part of learning. Keep shadowing until the sentences feel natural and automatic. Now, I have a question for you. Which sentence today was your favorite? Write it in the comments and practice it one more time. And if this lesson helped you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Your support helps us grow and bring you more powerful English lessons every week. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, every single word you say in English brings you closer to fluency. See you in the next lesson.